Hello everyone, this is Luxury PL38. Today's video finally is the top 10 luxury handbags purchase of 2020. So these are the handbags that I actually purchased in the year 2020 that I find it extremely likely to be my permanent handbags collections, forever bags. So let's get into the top 10 list. But before we go into that, I just want to mention 5 honorable mentions of handbags that nearly make it into the top 10 list, but for some reason it just didn't. So the first one is this Dior in the 30 montant, and this is the regular size. It is in the amazingly unique Indian rose. I believe it's probably Indian red color, and the reasons why it didn't make it into the top 10 list is because it is in the smooth leather and you have to baby it a little when you wear it. But I've been trying to use this as much as I can, and I absolutely love the color. However, because of the leather materials, and it only comes in this smooth leather, that I probably did not use it as much as I would like to. So this is the one of the 5 bags that nearly make it into the top 10 list. The second bag is this Pearl Crush mini rectangular in black, and it nearly make it into the top 10 list. However, I just have not got a chance to use it as much as I want to, simply because it is a new bag. I've only recently purchased it, and for the few times that I use it, I absolutely love it. So in time, maybe I will grow into it, but I do prefer my mini rectangular to be in a variety of colors, and it's probably the reasons why I have not purchased any black mini rectangular. However, I find this very unique because even though it is in lambskin, it is a different kind of lambskin, and it has this very unique addictive pearl crush that you can adjust the strap with. So this is the second bag that is one of the honorable mention. The third bag is this Gucci bag that I purchased from an Australian company called Cosette, which was highly introduced by Mel in Melbourne, and she is another YouTuber, and she has a code, a discount code at that time. So I actually used the code to purchase it from Cosette, but there was a little bit of controversials because Cosette, there was a rumor going on that they do sell fake bags, and I think Mel in Melbourne actually pulled out from the collaborations, but I did manage to get this authenticated, and it came out to be authentic bag. So this is the Gucci Marmon in the light pink color, and this is in the small size. I actually sold my medium size because I just find it a little bit too big in the dusty pink. So I absolutely love this, but it's just a little bit squishy when you try to close it. See how it goes? So you basically have to put a lot of things in it to prevent it from squishing it when you close. So that's probably the reason why it did not go into the top 10 list. So the fourth bag is this amazing Hermes Birkin. It's my only Birkin 30. It is my only Birkin actually, and this is in the 30 in the Road Cassette Palladium hardware, and that's probably the reasons why it didn't make it into the top 10 list, because of the Palladium hardware. And from now on, moving forward, whatever Hermes bag that I purchase, it has to be in the gold hardware. I absolutely love the gold hardware, and this is one of the bags that nearly make it into the top 10 list because of the color. It's one of my favorite color. And the last bag that nearly make it into the top 10 is this pastel blue vintage classic medium from Chanel in the 24K gold, because it's one of my wish lists to purchase a vintage 24K gold hardware, and when I saw this, I jumped into it. But simply because of the price, it is hugely discounted to around 2,000 US dollars, and that makes it about, if including the tax and everything, that makes it just a little bit under 3,000 Canadian dollars. So this is definitely one of the contender to the top 10 list. However, because of the condition of it, and it's something that I might consider getting another one in a better condition than this, but it's definitely one of the better purchases that I made last year. And those are the 5 contenders. So let's get straight into the top 10 list. Coming in at number 10 is this iridescent ivory mini rectangular. It is definitely one of the highlights of my purchase in the year 2020, and I've actually been using this for a few times and I absolutely love this. And it is so difficult to get it, but the color reflects, as you can see, a little bit of pink. It just changes to that. It kind of reminds me of seashells, and it's definitely one of the contender for forever bags. But because of the color, it is, although it is iridescent, it is still in ivory. It is a lighter color, so I have to be careful of color transfer and peeling or even wear on the corners. But I absolutely love this, and it's likely to be a forever bag. It took me a while to get it. I eventually got it, thank you to my SA, but yeah, I wasn't expecting to actually gotten it in the first place because it is highly sought after. So coming in at number 10 is the mini rectangular in the iridescent ivory, and at number 9 is actually a little bit of a surprise because I wasn't expecting the tambourine from Louis Vuitton to be so highly used. It is one of my used bag in 2020. I actually purchased it early 2020, and if I'm not mistaken, the tambourine was released a year prior, but I purchased it in 2020 and I've always has been using this. It is very casual, you can just grab and go, and it is quite convenient because the strap, you can just pull it out and just hook it up on one side. And I absolutely love the structure of it, the convenience and the casual of it, and it barely holds all your essentials. You can put your phone, even the largest phone. So this is the tambourine from Louis Vuitton, coming in at number 9. At number 8, it is a little bit of a surprise because this is definitely one of the classiest color combinations you could find from the top brand Hermes, and this is in the box calf leather. My apology, the box leather, and this is Kelly 32 vintage in the gold hardware. And I absolutely love the color combinations, and I do love the box leather, even though it is very smooth and prone to scratches and everything, but I absolutely love the smoothness of it. Hermes box leather has got one of the smoothest feel to it. It does have a little bit of some wear and corner wear scratches because it is vintage. It's nearly 30 years old, but for some reason I just love this, and I've been using it for quite a few times, and it is very classic, obviously, with Hermes Kelly 32. So moving on to at number 7, we have this Dior book tote in the small size, limited editions with the Phoenix. And this was actually released on the 1st of January 2020 for the limited editions Lunar New Year collections with the Phoenix. And the reasons why it is in the top 10, and in fact it is quite high up there in the top 10, is because I don't see myself letting this go. It is just perfect in terms of size wise, in terms of color combinations, in terms of limited editions, and I absolutely love the design of the Phoenix. It is just so unique, and I did intend to put my name here as soon as the COVID lockdown. I will probably go to a Dior boutique and ask them to put my name. I think if you pay a couple of $100s, you are able to put your name behind. So this is definitely one of my permanent collections that is considered forever bag that I don't think I will let it go. It is in the smaller size. So number 7 is this Dior book tote. At number 6, we have this, one of the most very sought after and popular bags when it was released. And I do apologize, it's actually the other way around. This is the Vuitton Mini, and from Louis Vuitton. The reasons why it is very high up there in the top 10 list is because, to be honest, I've been searching for a camera bag for a very long time, and I actually purchased quite a few, but I sold them because for some reason it just doesn't stay on, and this particular one from Vuitton tick a lot of the boxes that I was after. The design, everything, it is in the classic monogram, and the leather has been treated. The fascetta leather has been pre-treated, so you don't have to worry about the patina effect. And also the fact that the zipper actually goes all the way down here, just similar to the YSL one. It actually goes all the way down. That makes it a little bit easier to pull it out, especially if you want to put your large phones or large items. You can definitely fit in quite a lot of items in here as well. And the bonus is this strap, because this particular strap is the classic fascetta leather strap from Louis Vuitton. However, it is adjustable, so you can definitely use the strap for your Alma BB, because Alma BB traditionally comes in a strap that is not adjustable. The monogram, the damier, it is not adjustable, and a lot of the classic Louis Vuitton bags comes in this kind of strap that you cannot adjust. However, this one from the Vol Mini actually lets you adjust it. So it is an adjustable classic Louis Vuitton strap that comes with the already very good style, the Vol Mini. And I absolutely love this. I've been using it for quite a while, and I see myself keeping it. There is a front pocket, and it is absolutely amazing. Even the interior fabric, it just feels a little bit waterproof, is because of the materials, but it's not waterproof. It is fabric, but it just feels very, very nice. So this is coming in at number 6. And we have number 5 here, which is the Coco handle. So moving on to number 5, we have the only Coco handle that is in the top 10 list. And I think I might have went a little bit overboard with my Coco handle purchase last year. I think I purchased 4 Coco handle, and I was just so afraid of the price increase, so I purchased quite a fair bit towards the end of the year. And one of them is this burgundy. I wasn't expecting to actually love it so much, and I did purchase the lilac one, but the lilac Coco handle is not even in the top 10. And the reasons why is because that purchase, the lilac one, was actually going to be a gift for my mom, because I intend to give to her 2 gifts after COVID when I see her, the iridescent ivory classic medium and the Coco handle in lilac. So that's the reasons why lilac Coco handle wasn't in the top 10 list. And out of the 4 Coco handle that I purchased, this is probably my favorite because it's in burgundy, and also because of the leather. It is a very soft leather, a little bit on the squishy side, but it is a very soft, and it feels luxurious and a little bit smoother Coco handle caviar. And I wasn't expecting it, because when I actually saw it the first time, it was through my SA when she sent me a picture of it because of the lockdown. So just from the picture of it, I do like it, but when I received it, it just felt different. When I hold it, it is just so different. The leather for the burgundy one that Chanel uses, it's just very different. It feels so soft, and it feels sturdy and yet soft. I don't really know how to explain that. And when I hold it, I know for a fact that this is gonna be my permanent forever Coco handle bag. And this is in the small size. It comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the light gold hardware, and it is my favorite Coco handle on my collections at the moment. So number 5 is the Coco handle, and number 4 is a little bit of a surprise, because for someone that actually know me, I don't really purchase much black Chanel bags. Other than the classic one, I do have the black in jumbo, and I decided to get the black in the Chanel 19 bag because it just looks amazing with the double CC. And I'm just going to bring it up close to you, and this is one of the classiest color combinations you could find. And also because of the goat skin materials, when Chanel decided to use goat skin for the Chanel 19, it just brings out a little bit of glossiness and glow. As you can see, it feels very, very smooth and luxurious, but also very, very glossy. So I love that color combinations, and this is definitely in my permanent forever bag, one of my best purchase from 2020 last year, and definitely way before the price increase. So I was so lucky to got this when Chanel hasn't actually increased any of the Chanel 19 prices. So I actually got this at the original price when it was launched, and I purchased this early last year. So number 4 is the Chanel 19 bag in the black color. And let's move on to number 3, and this is a recent purchase. However, it jumps straight into the top 3 simply because I don't think I will ever sell this. This is definitely one of the best Speedy 25 from Louis Vuitton in the colorful Game On collections in the white monogram. It just reminds me of the Takashi collaborations. I missed out quite a lot of that. I did purchase the Judy bag, but that was over 10 years ago, and I've been eyeing on the Speedy collections. So as soon as the Game On collections launch, it's a no-brainer. I have to get this. I was so lucky to got it, and it goes straight into a number 3 top 3 purchase of 2020. Also because of the material that Louis Vuitton used, it actually is an upgrade. I will link the video down below because I felt that this Speedy 25 from Louis Vuitton is one of the best upgrade that I've done on the Speedy. The material, the microfiber interior, and it just feels more structured and more luxurious, because when you feel it, when you touch it, it does feel a little bit thicker. It doesn't feel very flimsy like a lot of the Speedy 25, a lot of the Speedy collection is. It feels very cheap, but this one doesn't. You know for a fact that they make an effort of it, and it definitely matched the price, which is what I paid for. And this is number 3, the Speedy 25 from Louis Vuitton with the Game On collections. So let's move on to number 2. So coming in at number 2, we have this Chanel Rainbow Iridescent mini rectangular that was released mid last year. I think it was during the Matthias d'Art collections, the 28 collections. And in my honest opinion, this is actually the best bag that was released in 2020. And the reasons why it's number 2 is because if you look at number 1 later on, you will understand why. But in my honest opinion, the best bag released in 2020 is this Chanel Rainbow Iridescent, simply because it is such a unique bag. It is highly sought after when it was released, and everyone actually have a high time looking for different variations of the rainbow colors. And we just go around searching the internet, the Instagram, Facebook page, looking for different color variations, and it is just so much fun. And it actually take away the backlash that Chanel actually had during the worldwide huge price increase in May, because shortly after that, a month or 2, they released this bag, and everything just went from backlash to loving it, and everyone's trying to search their favorite color combinations. It is such a unique bag because you can never find 2 of the same, because of the randomness of the different color patches that Chanel puts on this bag. The one that I have is in the pink, which is on the top bits. I actually purchased 2 of these, the pink one on the top flap and the blue one, and I could not decide which one to sell, so I actually sold the blue one because someone offered me for the blue one, and I did regret selling it because the blue flap is actually a little bit harder to find, because Chanel mostly uses the pink on the top, and the gold one is also harder to find. So those are the fun times that we have, all of us trying to find their favorite different color combinations. But this is easily the best bag release of 2020, the Chanel Rainbow Iridescent in the mini rectangular. It does come in a classic medium flap as well, but the reissue, but however the mini rectangular is the one that is highly on everyone's list. So moving on, the reasons why this is number 2, is because in 2020 I purchased this unicorn bag, the rainbow iridescent, sorry, the 19S iridescent pink from Chanel. And I actually purchased this last year in 2020, the unicorn bag, and that's the reasons why this is no-brainer, number 1 top purchases of 2020 on my list, because of the fact that it took me nearly a year to finally find this, and I missed out when it was launched. It was so hard to find. It's basically sold out everywhere, and a year later I finally found it, and I made the purchase in 2020 from a reseller, and I pay a premium for it, which was okay, a slight premium, but that's how it is, because it was one of the highly sought after unicorn bag, and because it is on my top list last year, it's definitely going straight into my forever permanent collections, forever bag. A lot of people actually requested me if I will sell this, and I will show you the answer to that. See how this is brand new and the plastic sticker is still intact, and I'm peeling the plastic sticker. There you have it. That's my answer. No, this is gonna be my forever bag. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please do so in the sections below.